Okay, this is going to be the last video on the fuel pumps for a while. I am going to make up harnesses tomorrow and just leave them in the back of the car till we get to the finished wiring. But this is the filter I went with. It's an NOS unit. I opened it up. It is all brand new inside. Made sure nothing was living in it. So I went with a glass filter. I always like those filters. So this is what's going on in the back of the car. You're really not going to see the filter. And it is what it is. Okay, guys, you're looking at something. So, oh, let me find the bolt. Oh, there it is. I went back in my saved notes that I saved many, many years ago, and I looked up the fuel requirements for nitrous and for just horsepower in general. And it was published by Nitrous Oxide themselves. You know, NOS kit. I can't see a thing and I don't even know where I am. I think it's somewhere like right. There you go. 2 years of reaching around and never knowing what you got grabbing. And basically, the fuel requirements that they require, and I remember going through this when I first put it on the car 9 years ago. They want between 4.5 and 7 pounds of PSI of fuel pressure. Okay, that's the variance for the system to work. But they talk a lot about 6 PSI when they give you all their readings, but whatever. They're looking for 0.1 gallons, okay, per horsepower. That's not with the nitrous, that's combined. That's for your engine and nitrous. Your nitrous by itself, it doesn't matter. So for argument's sake, a 500 horsepower engine needs to flow 50 gallons per hour to keep up with the system. That's what they require. So on something like this, where this is just hooked to the nitrous, it's just hooked to the nitrous, and it's set down to the minimum of 100, you technically need 10 gallons per hour to operate it. I think we've met those requirements. You gotta remember, there you go. These pumps are only here to, and I'm gonna pop this off. I'm gonna put all 4 in, and I'm gonna stud the pumps. I put nice studs in there so I know they're all the way into the pump, and then before locking nuts. I'm not gonna insulate it. And our Street Rod 100 was talking about that. For daily use, like on my 69 Chevy, I had one of these pumps for 12 years. I had it insulated, even though it was on the frame rail. But for this, it doesn't. I don't need it. What was I gonna say? So, yeah, there will be 4 studs sticking out of these pumps. Like I said, I didn't think you'd see the fuel filter, but that wasn't the point of putting it on, obviously. You'd look, you could see the bracket, but you'd have to be dead on. So, like I said, I think we fully met the fuel requirements for what they need, and will. And there will be the shut-off switch on here, so if I run low on fuel pressure, we'll turn off the nitrous. But you know what? It gets right back to the parachute thing. I'm not young anymore. I mean, I'm not saying I'm an old fuck. But I'm not a kid anymore doing stupid shit down the highway. When you drive this down the road, there's a dozen or so someone just take a right off the bat. So why give them a reason to pull you over and potentially impound the car? So I'm not looking to do stupid things, you know. I'm not looking to hurt myself. I got nothing to prove, you know. On a weekly basis, no matter what car I'm in, You get the same guy that eggs you on and eggs you on and eggs you on, and he wants you to leave the parking lot sideways with 3 wheels off the ground and all the horse shit, so he giggles for 30 seconds and walks away. I don't play into that anymore. I did that when I was in my 20s. But, I guess that's about it. I want to move this car back, and I want to wash down the front end, rinse it down, rinse down the complete floor with these lower walls, squeegee everything down, and get set to do the glass work. But this way the front end will be done. I could wipe it off and dry it so I can get into that right after it. So we'll hum along on the car. Like I said, it's only a hobby.